David Morgan here with David Wolfin from Avino Mines. And David, before I get started, full disclosure, you are a recommended company in the Morgan Report and I hold shares in your company, so bear that in mind, people. I've come a long ways. You got into production on October 1st. You're meeting your milestones. Why don't I turn it over to you and give us kind of a background of where you're at and where you plan to go.
Okay, thank you. We're currently producing about 50,000 silver equivalent ounces per month, and at the moment we're now planning our major expansion plans. So we've built a dewatering facility, and in order to get the dewatering permits to dewater Avino, we must neutralize the acidity level in the water to meet agricultural needs, and therefore we can then pump to a dam we built in the 80s and share it with the local townspeople. So we're already achieving better than agricultural levels. So we have our permitting expert out in the field now and preparing our application so we can start dewatering the mine. We feel it'll take about 6 to 8 months to dewater it. That'll give us time to reconfigure the plant. Right now we're operating at 250 tons per day, but by the end of the year we'll have the 1,000 ton a day circuit all ready to go. So collectively, by the end of this year, early next year, we'll be operating at 1,250 tons per day.
That's quite a leap. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the grade at the head and what you're receiving at the end?
The grade at the San Gonzalo mine is about 260 grams silver, a gram of gold. As we get deeper, drilling has showed us that it gets richer, and as we get out of the oxides into the sulfides, we anticipate higher recovery rates. The Avino mine, which is flooded, averaged about 90 grams silver, about ½ gram gold, and almost 1% copper as you get down deeper in the mine. So that's what you can expect once we dewater. We'll just pick up where we left off in 2001.
Great. One of the things we always look for, several things, but one is, the management, which we've already discussed in previous interviews. But what kind of a following have you got in the, let's say, the fund manager community? What kind of investment backing do you have from people that are professional investors? Do you have any funds that follow you or are invested?
Well, we have Sprott Asset Management, it's our largest shareholder, but not too many at the moment. They're all waiting for us to get up and running. So now, that just happened recently, so now we're out on the road telling the story, and we hope to attract more fund managers. I'm attending a show soon, and there'll be 200 fund managers at that show, and I'm the only mining company invited there, so we hope to get some positive reaction out of that show.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about share price. I think almost all these companies are undervalued presently. I've talked about that during my workshop and my presentation here in Vancouver. I know that Avino is. Have there been any targets set by anybody?
Not just yet, because we're just waiting for a new resource estimate. We have a large engineering firm that will give us that. It'll come out before PDAC. So at that point, we've been told, like the U.S. firm Global Hunter Securities, they initiated coverage, but they didn't put a price target. They said they're waiting for us to get a couple quarters of production under our belt and to see that new resource estimate, and then they'll put a price target on it.
Okay, great. And what's the price activity been like? Has it been?
We were up for 2012, up 10%, when most companies were down 50, so that was pretty good. We're nearing $2 a share right now.
Good. So, and you're happy, I think, with being the guy in charge of everything that's taken place. What do you think is the biggest hurdle getting to this 1,250 tons per day output is after the mine's dewatered? I know the mining business is tough. I mean, I know that, you know that, but it looks like you've made great strides. You get along with the townspeople, obviously. Is there anything that roadblock that could happen?
No, we have long-term agreements with the townspeople, the Hitos. We recently announced a $5 million credit facility with Caterpillar, so they're supplying the equipment. So we don't see any big hurdles other than just getting the equipment for the mill, like another cone crusher. That's not easy to find. So we've given ourselves about 12 months to get it up and running, and we think that'll be plenty of time. And the company's debt-free. It's self-financing itself from the San Gonzalo mine, so we're in pretty good shape right now. The cost to mine right now is in the range of what our bulk sample was when we announced that we were producing silver for under $8 an ounce. Obviously, that's grown because we've grown. So those numbers will come out in our financials after the audit is complete.
What's the average daily volume on the company right now?
It's about 30 or 40,000 a share in Canada and in the U.S.
Okay. Looks like a very opportune time as far as where this fits. I like to pick the sweet spot in the growth curve. I like the company to prove itself. Certainly, you've proven yourself. And then we're at an opportune time because the ramp-up rate here isn't going to be that long in time, and yet the return is going to be substantial. It's going to be, what, about a 4 or 5-fold over what you have now. So, and the grades are more than adequate. So,
well, you just look at our market cap. It's only 50 million, and you look at where we anticipate we'll be in a couple of years, and you compare it to the companies that are doing that now, that are in the 2 million ounce range. They're anywhere from 200 to 350 million market cap. Yeah. So that's the range we hope to be in the next couple of years.
Anybody that listened to you knows that's a 5 or 6-fold increase from where we're at now. You know, we put you on our report for a reason, lots of them, but we always like great, capital appreciation on the real companies, and you certainly fit that bill. I think we've kind of gone a pretty good overview of the company. There's a lot of videos of people I encourage to watch that are already in the Morgan Report and elsewhere on the internet. But is there anything that you would like to convey to anyone watching this video about Avino, about the up-and-coming project, and anything?
Well, we like to see them come in as shareholders, and don't be too aggressive, but buy it on the weekdays and accumulate it. We believe that this story is going to be worth a lot more value in the next couple of years. And we've proven that we can operate the mine, so we've got a good track record and a great future. So we want everyone to keep an eye on us.
Very good. Thank you, David.
Thank you very much.